that? More varmints? Call Gunman Clive. Again. Welcome, folks, one and all, to Let's Play Gunman Clive 2, a game released in 2015 for the PC, 3DS, and Wii U. Gunman Clive 2 was developed and published by Hallberg Productions and is a platformer, much like the first game. In the first game, we went off to the moon and fought aliens, like in all westerns. So in the sequel, I expect you to follow in that tradition and have aliens, ducks, and anything else it wants to throw at us. I don't know what that's going to be because I've never played this game before. Let's go, shall we? We have 4 save files because there are 4 characters you can be. You can be Gunman Clive, you can be Miss Johnson, and you can also be Chieftain Bob, a character who uses only melee attacks. You could also be a mystery 4th character, but it's likely going to be the duck from the first game. So without further ado, on normal difficulty, let's go and see just what this game will throw at us. Probably the kitchen sink, and then a duck afterwards. And here we go, returning home after a successful mission to... Oh! And a giant robot just crushed a house. Curse you, varmint-driven robot! We will swear vengeance for the loss of this house. And indeed, we're thrown straight back into the game. There is no timer this time round, and a much more vibrant colour palette, which I actually think is a slight weakness of the game, because I preferred the more washed out western colour scheme. But hey, if they want to add more colours, I'm sure it'll work out. Also, how on earth did we get back from, you know, outer space? Who knows? Maybe that's not important. What is important is we have to stop that robot from destroying everything. The controls are exactly the same as the first game. Z jumps, X shoots, and if you hold down the down button, you can turn without moving and crouch. Let's go, shall we? Any varmints? There is a varmint, shot straight in the foot. And there is a duck, shot straight in the duck. Ah, collapsible terrain. That's quite nice. And there is a very pesky enemy that we're going to have to be very careful at shooting. There we go. Uh-oh, there's a barrel, and we know full well that barrels could hurt us, so we need to be very... Oh, you're being sneaky and trying to shoot me like that. Well, that's not going to work because I'm going to shoot you. More collapsible terrain, and I managed to shoot that guy just there as it was falling. I like that. And there is a pelican that we're going to shoot immediately because we don't like pelicans. And that is a robot. We're going to shoot that immediately too because we like robots even less. Let's go, shall we? Uh-oh, is that going to collapse? That is going to collapse. Everything's going to collapse. That is bad. Fortunately, I think we're already at the beginning of this segment, or rather the end of this segment of the level. The beginning of a new segment, though. Aha! There is the robot, and we definitely want to jump that missile. And that missile too, and the terrain is collapsing behind us. There's a lot of fire here. Where did all this fire come from anyway? Aha! You're trying to escape, are you, Mr. Robot? I'm going to jump after you, and I imagine, yep, go into the mine. Hello, Mr. Enemy, and I jumped into your fire for some reason because I pressed the wrong button. But you most certainly were charging into us. And spiders. Massive, massive spiders in a mine. Why does anyone work in this mine when there are massive, massive spiders in it? Need to be, careful there to lure out the spider. And there are moving platforms. A return to the first game, where there were moving platforms in that one as well. And I believe, yep, there's somebody there who is going to try and get us. That would be a good place to put an enemy. I'd have put one there. That one, however, had dynamite, and dynamite is not very effective on these massive gaps. Most certainly not. Alright, carefully does it. We don't want to fall to our doom. I imagine the game has a system of respawning, much like the first one. There we go. And now, even more platforms. We need to be very careful. Any enemies here? Yes, there is. One enemy right there. And, one of those turrets. I thought that was something part of the mechanism there, but no, indeed not. And that was a very sneaky bat. Alright, up we go, and there is another enemy. Hello there. I'm going to shoot you with this spread shot I have here, and that'll make things much... Uh-oh, I can't actually jump on that platform. That platform is being most pesky. Fortunately, I managed to get on it quite fine the second time around. And over here is even more level. Anything behind us? Uh-oh! I thought I'd have to jump that, but I just shot her instinctively, and it turned out to be a good thing indeed. Aha! Stage clear. And now we are confronted with our worst enemy. A duck. It has been defeated. Fear not. And there is oil that I imagine we can... Yep, we can use as a platform. That is well designed. Okay, let's move on. There indeed is lots of oil in these hills. Gunman Clive would be rich if he didn't already have the secret. Oh, that is bad, because that is a bottomless pit of doom. We don't like bottomless pits of doom here. Bottomless pits of doom are full of doom. And bottomless pits. Alright, we need to use this as a platform to get up there. Very carefully. Aha! Excellent jumping there. I hope there aren't any bouncy mushrooms in this game. The bouncy mushrooms are indeed my nemesis. Alright, we need to jump like that. There we... Ooh! Hello! Let's get you, shall we? There we go. You took more than one hit. That is something I need to remember. And there are some of the spike things from the first game making a return. What's over here? More dynamite. Unfortunately, you made a terrible decision, and that is bringing dynamite to a gunfight. We'll have to wait for that to come back, aren't we? There we go. Run, Gunman Clive! Your shoes are going to be so covered in oil at the end of this. But that's okay, you can clean them off with your super advanced shoe cleaner you got from the moon. I'm just gonna say you got that. Hello, Mr. Robot. You picked a poor place to be. A very poor place to be. Alright. You look very smug, Mr. Robot, but I can shoot you from here. You should be far less smug about your ability to kill me. Next segment? No, next level indeed. Brilliant. Anything over here? This looks like a boss that... Oh, hello! Oh, you have a bigger gun. That is a laser gun! That is not good. I really don't like that. After him! Oh, no, no, not after him! Back up, back up! Shoot him a bit, yep, and keep running. Are you going to shoot me with that? Oh, you're going to move a lot further forward. That's kind of bad. And, oh, now I've lost my power-up, which is bad. Jump. And use that. Uh-oh, you're going to shoot that. Oh, you were going to shoot that. That is bad. And now I can't shoot you at all. Because you're moving even further back. You pesky... Oh, where have you gone? Oh, you've gone over there now. You're going to... Oh! Yep, I should have probably ducked that. Definitely should have ducked that. I imagine this enemy is going to cost me a lot of lives. Unless I get more power-ups, which I highly doubt I will. Okay, time to run, Clive. Time to run. And find a good place to hide away. Oh, careful. More missiles, and I managed to duck that. That was fortunate. We need to be very close to this, because only when we're very close do we tend not to die absolutely horribly when the laser hits. Like that. Excellent. We're learning very slowly. And now it's going to move over here. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Very close indeed. Carefully does it, Clive, as we move over to... Oh, now he's coming this way. Alright, let's see if we can get a good shot here. We got a few. Maybe one or two more hits. There we go! Ha-ha! Oh, it's cheating it has a helicopter. Come back here, robot, who is being piloted by someone totally unknown. After him, Clive. Is that a flying machine? That's a flying machine. You know, I'd have actually preferred a rocket, but hey, this works. Ooh! New mechanics. We use down to go up and up to go down and left and right, and you can shoot. And the other button does, I think we go faster with the button that lets us jump. And now we need to avoid pretty much everything. I don't think I'm going to be very good at this at all. At all. It reminds me of the sort of 3D things in the Lawnmower Man game, actually. Now, there is a game that I wasn't very good at all. Be very careful here, Clive. I don't think you have a flying machine license, but then again, I don't think you had a rocket license either, and you did pretty fine with that. Let's just... Oh, no, we indeed exploded. We need to be a lot more careful. A lot more careful. We can't be too far down, and we can't be too far up. Careful. Very careful. And we got to blow these up because they inevitably are going to be in the way. And we don't get any more health, which is going to be a tricky thing indeed to deal with. Careful. How are you managing to pilot this? I don't know how you're managing to pilot it. All I know is that I'm really, really bad at this segment for some reason. Then again, it may take some getting used to. Just maybe. We'll shoot that there. Are you going to drop any cake? No, you are not. You are not. Uh-oh. Up and this way. Yep, and oh, that was bad. That was very bad. Ah, there are enemies in them, and there is one person being carried by a duck. Terribly sorry, but you drowned. You really should have picked a better mode of flying there that wasn't a duck. Alright, I think we might nearly be there. Maybe? Perhaps we are! Aha! Lantau indeed! Off you go, Clive! Continue the pursuit. And you aren't very good at landing. I suppose that's to be expected, isn't it? Ah, wolves have made their return. And are those owls? Why are owls teaming up with the bandits? We may never know. But what we do know is we want to defeat these owls because they swoop down at you and they're rather pesky. Hello, Mr. Duck. Are you trying to climb that? I really don't think... You're throwing things at me too! You know, if you'd have just been climbing, I'd have let you live. But no, you decided to throw things at me. And Gunman Clive does not appreciate things being thrown at him. Also, enemies respawn, as we've just found out there. I'll pick this up, even though it's entirely superfluous. Okay, up we go. Aha! Oh, careful. These are naturally very slippy, so you have to be very aware. Oh! Unfortunately, I've just fallen all the way, and all the enemies have respawned. Alas, alas indeed. There we go, we'll just shoot you, and we'll shoot you. Carefully, very carefully. Okay, we need to be very slow right now. Very slow indeed as we jump on. There we go. Much better. And onwards! Into the snow. Oh, are you riding a moose? And you were riding a sled. Okay, I've no idea what to expect from this game anymore. None whatsoever. And you have dynamite on a massive thing made of ice. That is a really poor idea. A very poor idea. Ha-ha! I jump you, and now you fall into oblivion. Foolish varmints. And you I could... Oh! You I could not jump. I had to jump, however, to avoid falling to my doom. Anything over here? Ah, spiky things, and something that we're going to fall down. This is not a good combination! Phew, that was close. Why is there a castle here? You know what? I'm going to stop questioning these things and just move in. Stage clear indeed. Off we go, Clive! Further into... Ah, the return of these. I remember these. And I remember them too. We need to be careful of them. We've also lost our power-up. Maybe I lost that when I got hit by something. We're gonna die if we don't land on that. There we go. Helpful platform. And now we're back here. This is a very... Why is there a horse in here? That is just really, really silly. I mean, really, you should have just left that outside. Okay, let's try and jump into the middle of that there. Oh, yeah, we definitely have to jump into the middle of that because there is an enemy there. Okay, and I think we've managed it. Excellent. Onwards we go. Over here and... Ah! Okay, this is a massive Tetris puzzle and it crushed us. Alas, Tetris killed us. I really should have moved over the other way when I saw that bad things were happening there. Also, that dropped a power-up. Spread shot. Always good to see. Okay, onwards we go. We know that's coming. And we also know that this is coming too, and there is a duck down here that we need to deal with. Hello, Mr. Duck. You have now been dealt with, and also I'm going to take that cake, because that cake is going to be very helpful. Let's jump very carefully, a little bit more carefully than that. There we go. Straight through the middle. Threading the needle indeed. And now we have to remember there is a Tetris puzzle here. Like this. There we go. Need to move that way, and this way. And then this way up here. Oh! Whoa! Careful! Haha! Managed to evade it that time though, didn't we? Okay, I need to jump up here. And then I need to jump down here. Now, how am I going to manage this? I'm going to have to be very precise. Very precise indeed, when the platforms ever choose to come back. Okay, we jump like that, and then like... Oh! And I jumped a little bit too soon there. And I have to do this whole segment all over again. Fortunately, it's not very long. I do like that about the game, that when you fail, you don't really have to do that much more to catch back up. And there is that man with his horse again. Silly man with his horse, you really, really should have left that out. Ah, a power-up. I'll have that, even though it's really not going to help me right now. Okay, have we done this again? Haha, I'm getting good at that bit at least. And this is when I get crushed by the Tetris puzzle again. Like I did the first time round. Okay, we do that, and then we have to move over here, like that. Up here, and then we have to jump sort of... We could jump... Oh, we can't jump... Oh, we could jump like that, though. And I got crushed. There is a much more sensible way of doing it than the way I originally did it, that I'm just discovering. Okay. Carefully, we move back to where we were. And these spikes are going to be a problem, I can see that now. Hello, Mr. Duck, do you have power-ups for me? You do not this time round. Blast. Okay, Tetris puzzle, take 4, is it? Or is it take 3? It might be take 3 here. We go this way round, up here, round here, up there, and then this time we go this way. Yep, or we could just do that, I can manage that again. Okay, we jump up here, down here, up like that, and there we go. Much better. We just have to rely on that like that. Brilliant. I have succeeded, and there are lightning zappy things, and that I'm just going to run. That seems like a better idea. Stage clear. Haha. This looks like a boss corridor to me. What is there to present? Hello, you're very dapper, and also you can control those things. That is really, really bad. What are you going? Oh, that is sneaky. You have the ability to control things with an umbrella. Also, I could just hide. Oh, I can't hide there. That's going to be tricky. Okay, you can go up like that, and then that really is not a good place to shoot at all. That is a better place to shoot, though. That is much better. Ah, you're going to change everything round, and then... Uh-oh. That is bad. I can't hide there at all. I really should find a better place to hide. And that was not a good place to hide from your bullets at all. Running away did not help. All right, round 2, Mr. Dapper. Round 2 indeed. Shoot you like that, and then you're going to... Oh, I could jump up there and duck. That's how I could avoid that. That might work. This boss is a tricky one, but I like the fact that it's tricky because that means I have to learn new things. Also, you can very sneakily avoid that there. Okay, this time, I'm sort of getting the right idea on how to do that, but I'm just not being fast enough at it. Right, we'll just shoot you like that, and then we're going to turn around. Aha! No, not this time. Ah, I can do that though, and that will still kill me. I can shoot you while you're doing things like that. I'll remember that. Alright, Mr. Dapper Man. Aha! I can just, do that and be behind you. We're getting there. And that again. Aha! I have outsmarted you! And again, you're really not doing any of the things you did before, which is really... Aha! This time I managed to avoid it. Oh, you came back. That was very sneaky. Fortunately, I've managed to defeat him. And that appears to be... Okay, now he's just going to, he's going to try and bounce around and kill me that way. This might have been a worse plan than you had before. Saying that, it is killing me. So maybe it's not as bad a plan as I originally said it was. Oh, he has changed the angle at which he's bouncing. I do need to be careful. I don't have very much health. At all. Not, aha! He has been bested, though, and he exploded. Excellent. Stage clear. And quite quickly, too. Let's ignore all the other times I died, shall we? Okay, this is a moving platform. Let's see where it goes. Over here. Excellent. And it fell. It's a good thing that I jumped. We're going to have to remember that all of these are going to fall. Oh, there are enemies on them. There are enemies on them and enemies around them. That is bad. Oh, and into oblivion we go. Goodbye, Clive. Onward! This time remembering that these platforms will fall, and thus we'll start shooting immediately. Or maybe we'll just jump to our doom. That was not the best idea I've ever done. I think it was probably one of the worst ones. Okay, I think we're just going to wait for it to appear, because... Oh, if we get hit, we do fall to our doom. I'm going to have to remember that, because there isn't enough space on that platform for both Clive and an enemy. Okay, maybe if we jump here like that, and jump... Aha! Much better. We want to stay on this. Aha! There's a platform there. Okay, we jump... Oh, and we don't want to get hit by that, because we will fall and die horribly. Fall and die horribly indeed. I think the duck is a nice tutorial there. The duck saying, hey, guess what? Here's an enemy that's not really going to hurt you, but all the other enemies will. But gravity is going to be your worst enemy of them all, because gravity will see you dead. A spread shot here is going to be very, very useful. Very useful indeed. There is a platform over here that we need to go and jump on. There it is. We need to jump over this much better than we did before, and jump on that, which will then go up here, and this one will go over here. I think we've managed to outfox that puzzle. And I hope I don't die so that I have to do that all over again. There is the robot again! Oh, and now we've been blasted down here. This enemy has a rapid-firing gun. I'm going to have to remember that those enemies take multiple hits. Hello, Mr. Spider, how are you? You're being very tricky and avoiding everything that I do. Aha! Come back here, Mr. Spider, I wish to shoot you. Okay, what about now? Alright, there we go. How pesky was that spider? Well, that spider is dead, and there are more platforms I have to be careful of. And jump. There we go. Oh, these again. And that one. Is there a guinea pig in there? There's a guinea pig in there, isn't there? Oh, that bat is going to kill me. That bat is going to kill me. I need to be very careful. Hello. You're also probably going to kill me, but you have cake. Haha. Hello. Ah, you can fly by jumping with that gun? Alright, okay, that works. I'll just accept that. I'll accept that. Aha, another one. Bad news, though, you're really not shooting ahead, which really is what you should be doing. Aha, stage clear. And when we come back, folks, I don't think we were here before. I think we were in a snowy environment, and that is bamboo. This game is getting more peculiar by the stage, but Gunman Clive must chase that robot, because it crushed a house. Never mind that they could just build the house. He swore vengeance, and vengeance will be met out. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.